Good morning, Internet!
What is up, guys? How are you all doing? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. And what we have here, we have a quick little video where I want to talk to you about one game in particular which I saw from E3, which is Splinter Cell Blacklist. Now, it's a game made by Ubisoft, and they haven't made a game for that series in a little while, and they've taken like a little bit of a gap since the last game. But may I just say that this gap has been well worth the wait, because Blacklist looks absolutely amazing. Now, one thing that struck me in particular right off the bat is that the inventory menu looks completely different. It looks fresh and new. Reminds me a little bit of the Red Dead Redemption type circular menu, I suppose, where you can like click on certain things depending on where they are, like up or left or diagonally right and up or whatever. And so it looks very fine-tuned and refined. It looks very, very good, and it looks very aesthetically pleasing. The game again looks beautiful, and it has that very black and green color coordination, which is something that's very unique and specific to Splinter Cell games. It's always had, Sam Fisher, the night vision goggles with the green lighting and the black outfit and the shadows and stuff. So it's like the contrast of black and green. Another thing that I must add is that there are lots of new inventions, gadgets and stuff that have been implemented into the game, as well as weaponry. And there's a huge arsenal of gadgets and weapons at your disposal, and that's something that I really love, because the previous Splinter Cell games didn't have that much variation or that much of a wide choice of weaponry and tools and gadgets and stuff like that that were at your disposal or at the disposal of Sam Fisher. However, this is more realistic because a secret agency such as this, which has millions and millions of dollars, which is involved in covert operations and stuff like that, would have the top-notch gadgets and a huge wide-range arsenal of different weapons and tools and stuff like that. So it's more realistic, and I love this aspect to it. The main gadget in particular which drew my attention is the sleeping gas. Now, this is something that is quite unique and quite different. It's kind of like a grenade which is silent, which goes off and releases a chemical into the air which puts an enemy to sleep. And that is a great feature to take people out which are in large groups, or which are in areas which you can't reach because it's covered by light and stuff like that. And you don't want to shoot out the light because it makes a noise when the glass breaks and stuff. So it's a very silent and deadly weapon. Deadly in terms of the way it can be used. It's like very effective. Another gadget or tool which you can talk about, I suppose, is the Rotor. It's kind of like similar to the quad rotor from Call of Duty, as you guys know, a very popular game. And you can control it, where it goes, what it can do. I believe it has a couple of gadgets on it itself, so like you can fly it around, and you can shock people with it, like a sticky shocker. You can drop grenades or an explosive in an area. But one disadvantage to it is that it is visible to the enemy. So it's not like you can just fly it anywhere you want and it's unrealistic and people will just ignore it. No, people will hear it, people will see it, and you will attract attention, and they will shoot it out from the sky. So you need to use it wisely, and you need to use it in situations or scenarios where you think it's the best solution. Another point that I can raise is that the mark and kill, which is a traditional form of taking down enemies within the Splinter Cell game, still exists. So you can still highlight people for Sam Fisher to take down one by one. An added feature to this, however, is there is now a CQC aspect to it. So you can highlight someone which is far away, move into that position. As you shoot the guy from who's furthest away, you can get a knife kill or a CQC or a close quarters kill to the guy that's nearest to you. You can do this while moving, so it's like mark and kill but on the move. So that's also a great feature. Other gadgets that you still have that are again from the previous Splinter Cell games, just as this feature here, which is still in the game as well, is of course the night vision goggles, the sonar goggles, as well as the I think EMP goggles. And the final point I want to raise is that in Splinter Cell Blacklist, the one key feature that I thought was very innovative and different is that the dynamics of the AI. The AI is very dynamic. They react to the scenery. For example, if you knock something over, they will hear it and they'll come investigate. But not only that, if you knock something over or change a position of something, or like knock over a chair or something, or it's moved, they will notice that and they'll be like, there used to be a chair over here, where is it now? They will still investigate. So it's very realistic, and they react to the dynamic elements to the environment. So it's not just like they will see a dead enemy and they'll be like, oh my god, let's go into panic mode. But they will also react to objects and the way Sam Fisher handles the environment. So I thought that was a very great realistic element to the game, and I personally cannot wait to play this game. I think I've seen more than enough as of right now, and I will buy this game. I have made up my mind. I hope you guys are too. But anyways, let me know what you think about Splinter Cell Blacklist. Let me know what you think about Splinter Cell in general, like the series. Do you like the way it's been changed, or the direction they're being taken by Ubisoft, and whether or not you're going to buy this game, what you think about it. If you agree, disagree with the fact that they kept some gadgets on, created new ones and stuff. But anyways, let me know what you think, and that's pretty much it. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Sniper474, and I'm out. I'll see you on the battlefield.